I'm gonna cook something. And I'm listening to Comfy Living and his mates. It's like the new pub. The pub of the new world. Fish and chips with a difference. I have these from Marks and Spencer's. Chips. Which probably serves 2 again. Why do they sell little packs? I'll have 2 packs inside, 2 plastic packs inside, so you can eat them twice. And then I've got these smoked haddock fillet fish cakes from Marks and Spencer's again. So I have one of those, and I have half of these chips. And I'll put them in my halogen oven. I measure them out on the plate first. How long do they need? Oh, 14 minutes. That's not bad, is it? 20 minutes. Yay! I never know where to look on this camera. There. So if I look there at that dot, then I'm looking at you. If ever you're camping or ever living in a van, or if you are living in a van, do you use these? I do. So good. I don't know what I would do without them. Because these will keep a lot fresher when you've got them in. It's so weird the way the world is now. Guys on the internet chatting away like they would in a pub, having a drink, having a smoke. That's all guys want. That's all, you know, everybody wants. I broke the catch on my fridge. What I made earlier. I'm going to put it in there. There it is. But the chips don't get too burned, what I do is I cover half the plate with that. And then put them in for 10 minutes and then take it off and then do it for another 10 minutes. There you go. Stick that in there. Fine green beans. I made the mistake of going to Marks and Spencer's the other day. Too much nice food, and it's all processed. I know they've got a vegetable aisle, but you know it's very tempting when you see it all in boxes and you can't be bothered half the time. And you think, maybe I'll just treat myself. Handful. And I'll cut the ends off. They're all cut that side, but they're not that side, and these are the stringy bits. So what I do is I line those up on the plate. So they're both cut. Okay. This is really nice lemonade. Our whites. It's the traditional cloudy stuff. Oh, it's so nice. I don't drink only because I love a glass of wine. I love a glass of rosé. And I love a cider, but I can't have it. And you know why? Because if I have any kind of drink any time of the day, normally at 1 o'clock in the evening, I'm up sick. I can't believe I'm doing this. I wish we could all talk. That would be so good. We could just talk to each other. I don't know why we're staring at a wall. Have we all been sent to, you know, like the corner, like Dunsham? I think they're just talking amongst themselves. happy, enjoy, and I hope your friend is okay. I normally do when I'm eating is either sit outside on the bench that the guy's given me, or I can sit and watch a film, which is what I like to do. So what should I do this afternoon? I know I've got to do some work. I've got so many things to do. I've got the time to do it now, I can't complain. Nobody can complain they haven't got any time to do their jobs anymore. So what should I do first? I like listening to other people online, and I like looking at their lives because it makes me feel part of a community, and you know, it's not voyeurism, it's being part of their lives really, and it's nice because you feel included in something. And I'm not lonely. I don't ever feel lonely at all. I like my own company, oddly enough. I do, but I just it's nice to be a human being occasionally, not just like a I don't know, what's the word for it? There is no word for wanting to be alone, is there? A hermit? My dad was a hermit the last 10 years of his life. No, he wasn't. He just couldn't get out. But it's nice. I just like being part of it. It's nice, and I thank all of you guys for being friends together. It's a new kind of way of people communicating with each other, isn't it? Otherwise, if they weren't sat there in their own flat with their beer and their cigarettes, they'd be sat in the pub, and it's such a shame. I wish that pubs would realise this, that that's all people want, is to be part of a group, community, you know. And guys need their pubs, they need their guy time. And the demise of pubs, I really think that this coronavirus is the final nail in the coffin for them. It's such a shame, and I hope communities band together and save them. Because I like going to a pub. I don't like all of these nice traditional pubs being turned into restaurants or family get-togethers. It's not right. It should be a male domain. There should be some pubs out there that are just for men. And I know I'll probably get slated for saying that, but men and women are different, you know. And I know from a brain point of view, you know, the right and the left hemisphere. Logical and creative, female and male. They are characteristics of gender, and they do exist, I'm afraid. It doesn't matter how much you try to fight it, it is there. And I have studied it, and that was part of my research, you know. I studied male and female brains. Not physical brains, but you know, the way we communicated with one another in the work environment. And I won't bore you with all the details, but men do think more logically and women think more creatively. This is nice. I'm loving this time alone, and I also want to get a move on. I'm itching to move. I want to know that this is the final week, and then I can get a move on and go and do things. go and see things, you know, get my camera out and be proactive. I'm not going to add any kind of sauces or salt or pepper or nothing. Nothing's going to be added. It's just going to be that stuff that I bought from the shop. Well, I've done my van tour video. I hope you liked it, and I like living my van. I do. Some people keep saying to me, put your name on the council house list. I don't want to. I quite like living in this van and moving around. And if I have a solid base to operate from, then that means I'm stuck in one place, and I don't want to be that way. I want to be able to move around. As it is, I'm okay. It is tiny, and I know that I've got all my stuff in my container. Oh god, I should turn that into my home, shouldn't I? Need to take the foil off. Oh, those chips don't look too bad. They're looking alright. That should be done really quite nicely. I used to burn a lot of things with this because it's much hotter than an oven. So when you cook in that sort of thing, you've just got to learn how it operates. And then what I find is that if I cover food with something like this just for half the time that it's cooking in there, and then I take the thing off for the last half of the time that it's cooking in there, or for the last 5 minutes or so, then it cooks really quite nicely. Huh. That thing wasn't going round. I put it in for 5 minutes, see, it looks quite nice. Yeah, nice. That is fish cake, Marks and Spencer style, chips, coleslaw, beans and mushrooms. So this is fish and chips K style.